I'm Bernie Shapiro. I'm one of the two co-directors of litigation of Prairie State Legal Services. I'm a Chicagoan. I grew up on the South Side in Hyde Park. Went to Northwestern, got my degree in accounting. Thought I was going to be a tax lawyer. Came out of law school less interested in doing tax and more interested in going into court. Found a job with the United States Department of Justice Civil Rights Division, where I was going to get a chance to go to court and be a young Turk, which we all were in those days. We were doing school desegregation cases in the 60s. I came to Prairie State on December 5th, 1977, in my current position. So we either have stagnation or we have stability. Myself and Sarah Megan provide all kinds of case support. We're a clearinghouse, and we probably get the best overall view of who's been working on what, and when somebody calls with a problem, may not know the answer, but it's a good chance that maybe we know somebody who does have the answer.
Bernie holds the title of the most loved person at Prairie State. He is just such a humble guy and kind. When you work with him for a little while, you realize you're working with a really skilled attorney. And he has this great gift of being able to see through the fog of all these facts and law to really get to the heart of the matter and help people focus and understand really what the issues are and address those. And he's just a great legal mind in that respect.
We had two very major cases fairly recently, both similar cases involving Medicaid waiver. In one case, a young lad, at the time he was about 13 or 14 in Naperville, incurred a malignant brain tumor and a brainstem stroke. Other situation in Pekin was a young lady who had just finished her freshman year in high school. Turns out she had bacterial meningitis. She also had a terrible brainstem stroke. Both of these cases, the state, because they were under 21, paid for them to stay at home under a Medicaid waiver program that would pay at home for private duty nursing. However, once you turn 21, you're no longer eligible for this particular waiver program. You become eligible for another waiver program that only reimburses up to the level of what it would cost the state to provide for you at a nursing home, which is considerably less. And after a really lot of work, both cases went to trial and we were successful. Those cases were terribly poignant, life or death types of cases, and thank heaven so far, we've been successful.
After doing this for 30 plus years, he is absolutely passionate about it. He can be very humble and easygoing, and but once you get into the case, you realize this is a guy who really does care about the issues and about fundamental fairness in the lives of our clients. And after 30 years, he still has that, and so that's pretty neat.
I am probably an attorney because I like it. And I like disputes and challenges, and both legal and factual. Without us, people are just going to get run over by the system. And the system is not geared to care for people who are in need and who don't have resources or who have a disability. And that's wrong. The cases we get are incredibly interesting and they're incredibly challenging, and it's a lot of fun.